strangers. Ooh, it's that time. Welcome to another episode of the Sarah B Show. Boop, boop, boop. I can't even believe I was able to turn this microphone on. I feel like I haven't been here in forever. This studio feels like somewhere I've never been, an unfamiliar area. This is so strange to be back here, but it feels good. Oh, man, what a whirlwind of a few weeks, a few months it has been for your girl. But I'm here, you know. I feel kind of bad. I was going back and forth with the fact that, you know, I didn't record an episode for you guys over the last couple of weeks. I'm not going to lie. I did have the last 2 weeks off. I didn't go anywhere, obviously, or do anything. And I could have come and recorded. I feel like I haven't talked to anyone in a very long time either, or had to make sense of my words. I feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway right now. You should see me. I need a volleyball friend. Instead, I have two little birds, I guess. At least they actually talk back to me. Even though it's hi friend, hi bird, hooray, over and over. At least it's some kind of dialogue. But I digress. So, like I said, I could have recorded one for you guys in the last couple of weeks, and I was very much juggling that decision, like, should I do it? I have the time, but I was also like, you know what? I'm just mentally, I'm going to put it clear. I'm mentally fucked right now. My brain just feels like it's been taken out of my head and poked and prodded and kicked around and stabbed and put back in. And my heart too. And just, it's been a shitty couple weeks, but I'm here, I'm surviving, which is cool. Again, because I feel like, you know, I've gotten through this. What can't I do now? I have that. I'm still hurting. I'm still healing. I still will be for a while, but I still have that in the back of my head. Like, damn, I got this. Like, I can do anything now. I hope. Knock on wood. We'll see. Whatever. So anyway, I'm here. The past 2 weeks I've been off, have been working out a lot, eating healthy. I've, you know, gotten a little better here and there. I've been meeting with my therapist. She's amazing. And she tells me, you know, it's not even going to be like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. She's like, it could be 8 steps forward, 10 steps back. Like, everybody's healing process is completely different. You know, nothing is linear. And I just have to keep reminding myself of that. Like, stop trying to diagnose what phase you're in. Just go with it. And, you know, I'll have like a good week, like a whole week of just really good. And then I'll have like a day I just like wake up feeling like I have a knife in my gut, just depressed, crying. Every little thing makes me cry at the drop of a hat, and I'll go to bed depressed, and I'll wake up again depressed, and I'm like, great, how many days is this one gonna last? Like, it's been a lot. So that's why I kind of wanted to take these last couple weeks just to do my own thing, feel all the feelings, you know, hang out with family, with my mom. I'll give an update of that soon, and just really take these 2 weeks to take in all the feelings and process things and whatnot, and you know, give myself a little bit of a break. You guys have all needed a break, I'm sure, as well. It's that time of the year, you know. Everybody's with their families, hanging out, doing all the fun shenanigans and whatnot. But either way, here we go. It is almost 2024. That's crazy. I really thought 2023 was going to be the year. I mean, I guess everybody says that every year, right? But I don't know. 23 is my lucky number. And I was like, it just feels like this is it. It's been like the worst year of my life. And I won't even say that. Like, it's been an all right year, and then the shittiest end to a year ever. So, but I really feel like the end of it kind of like tainted the whole thing. Let's be real. So I don't want to jinx anything. I was going to say 2024 can't be worse, but I'm not going to say that. I just said I was going to say. I didn't really say that, if the universe is listening. So please don't jinx me, as I'm sitting here knocking on wood yet again. But let's do a little reset, right? Like, 2024 is going to be a brand new year, a lot of new phases for me, and I'm sure a lot of you. So let's say this is like episode 1, the reset. Sarah B Show, episode 1, part 2.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
All right. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't even know where to begin. I still haven't even like, I don't know, like, I've been grieving, right? And I still haven't even like allowed myself to go through a lot of the messages and comments. And I'm still getting so many about everything that's happened. And I just want you guys to know how much I truly, truly appreciate it. All the support, all the people that have come to me with similar situations or going through the same exact thing. And I just feel really bad that I haven't gotten to all of them or responded. I have read a lot of them. It's just like, again, you guys understand it. It hurts and it sucks to be going through this. So I apologize. And I will one day, eventually, I will get to these. I will. Just a little, more on the healing journey. I'm seeing a therapist still. I really enjoy her. She makes me feel like I'm not a complete idiot in handling this all wrong. There's a lot of things I do, or not do, but there's things I think and feel, and then I start feeling guilty or like, I should be over this by now. I shouldn't be feeling sad, or I shouldn't be feeling this guilt. And she's like, you're human. Like, she goes, first of all, it's one thing to act on a feeling, but it's also like you can't help what thoughts come into your head. Like, you just can't, I don't know. It's been weird. It's been so strange. And she has fully taught me about what a narcissist is. And I never knew. I was so blinded, even though people told me this. And oh my gosh, it's just, my ex is the biggest narcissist. And now, like, seeing all of these like memes and things that pop up and educational things like online, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is exactly him. Oh my God, this is exactly him. And I'm just learning so much. And like, the number one thing for a narcissist is complete lack of empathy, which he has always said, I don't have empathy. I have none. It does not exist. I don't think I can really love. I don't have feelings. Like, he always said that. And then he was always the first to point out narcissists and other people, and they say that's another thing. The narcissist is the first to point fingers at others, and I just was always like, yeah, maybe. And then I'm like, oh my God, how did I just never saw this. So I guess like learning a lot about their behavior is kind of helping. It still hurts so bad because I am the opposite. I have all the empathy for a lot of people inside of me. So, just feeling everything and gosh, feeling guilt for everything, loving everyone, just making everything my fault, trying to help. Like, it's just, it's so weird. It's just so weird. And it still hurts just as bad, even though I'm like discovering what kind of person he is, how he really doesn't feel, how quickly narcissists move on, thinking about that while I'm sitting here like devastated still and like can't even like think of another person. It's the complete opposite. Narcissists have a big ego that they need stroked, and they, if they aren't getting it from the source, they move on to another one very, very quickly. So I've just been trying to wrap my head around that happening, and hopefully I don't have to witness it, but we have our boundaries set. I'm sure that they're going to be crossed at some point. We'll see. Hopefully not. The hard thing is still living together. I feel like, if we didn't have to be around each other for the next 4 months, it'd be a lot easier to like not have to see anything, right? Like, you're completely cut off from each other. You don't even know where each other lives. Like, you don't interact on social media. I don't have to look at anything. Like, I don't need to know anything. Like, that would be so much easier, right? But sadly, it is not like that. Sadly, we still live together. He still comes down and watches TV when I'm watching TV. He still tells me about his day and what's going on and how he's losing weight and how great work is and stuff with his family. And I'm not asking, I'm not giving input, I'm not giving my information, but he's still doing it. He still sends me reels on Instagram. It's just like, are you a sociopath? Like, what is happening? It's just very confusing. And he'll do that for days, and then completely shut off and go to his room and keep the door shut. And my therapist said that's another narcissist move, that basically they try to get some attention from you. You don't give them any, so they punish you. And then it's just a rapid cycle. And it's just so funny when I'm sitting here telling her the stuff that's going on. She's just shaking her head and laughing like, yep, like, buy the book. So anyway, it's just, like I said, a lot of learning. It still really hurts. I would give anything to be able to just break this lease and move on right now. Again, if I won a $50,000 lottery ticket or something, like, I know that's not a lot compared to like the big lotteries, but that would just be perfect. I could break the lease, get out on my own, and it would just be wonderful. So life is hard. We have 4 months together. I make nowhere near enough to support myself or live on my own. Apartments are just insanely expensive. I could get out of the actual Dallas area, which is where I live, but I live very far from work then. And then, I drive basically a monster truck, my Jeep, that is so bad on gas. So it would be even worse off to move further. And the other thing too is it's paid off. So I don't have a car payment. So it's just a big like mess, but it is a mess I will figure out. While I'm sitting here saying, oh, it's so scary, 4 months, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. But it's also 4 months. 4 months is a very nice chunk of time to try to figure something the F out, right? So we will do that. We will carry on. Huge thank you to everyone, too, who bought Team Sarah B merch. I really appreciate it. And sending all the pictures. Like, you guys are literal rock stars. I love it. You guys have donated. People are subscribing to my OnlyFans who do not even care to look at my feet. They just want to support. I really appreciate all of the support. I have a pretty fat savings right now. Well, fat for me. But it's definitely a huge, huge help that's going to, very much help me to set me up on my next phase of my life. And there you go. I'm just trying to stay strong every day, keep to myself, setting goals and all that. But I guess we'll get into that. That's my little life update of everything going on right now. Obviously still single, not on dating apps, not ready for any of that. I'm not ready for anything at all, but we will get there. So let's get on to 2024, new year, new us, right?
Streaming now on Peacock. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are back.
That's hot. Loves it.
For a show-stopping reunion that will prove putting on an opera is anything but simple.
We're really good at this.
One thing's for sure, they won't be upstaged.
Good to have you back. Come on, we've got a show to do.
Paris and Nicole, The Encore, a 3-part reunion special. Streaming now, only on Peacock.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
All right, let's talk about the new year and New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you guys are ones to set New Year's resolutions. I used to do one, and it would always kind of be the same thing. Oh, I'm gonna lose weight, right? Like it's a common one. But now I will say that's one thing, and I'm so happy about this. And I don't mean it to sound braggy, because you guys know I'm not a braggy person at all. But I'm so happy to have the body I want. I'm like so close to my goal. I'm like 6 pounds from my like ultimate goal, but I'm also to that point now where I'm like really happy with the way my body looks and the way I'm feeling. So I kind of feel like I'm here already. I just kind of want to maintain this. If I lose more, great. I just want to maintain kind of where I'm at now. And it feels really good to be at least starting the new year not up to like my scary weight, my heaviest weight, and having to like refrain from stuff. So I will say the last few years I have done dry January, which is where you drink 0 amount of alcohol in the month of January. And I've also done healthy eating and 0 cheating. A lot of times I'll do an 11-day or a 30-day go cleanse in the month of January. Or I'll just, eat super clean and literally don't even allow myself one cheat at all. And that sucks, right? Like, if you're at that scary weight, it's a nice jump start to everything. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of miserable. So to be able to start this year being exactly where I want to be is so exciting. So I will say I'm not doing the whole, depriving myself or not cheating at all in the month of January. And it's so funny because my whole like mind and body and everything has been like gearing up for that. Like this whole last week I've been like, okay, I'm gonna have a poke bowl this night. Okay, I'm gonna have steak and potatoes I'm gonna cook this night. And I'm like trying to think of all these meals I want to get in before I can't anymore. I'm like, bitch, stop. Like, you're good. Like, you can eat what you want. You can eat healthy and still have your cheat meals when you want. Like, you're not doing that again. So it's been really hard to untrain myself because it's been like the last 4 or 5 years. I think 4 years. I would say I'm like 150 now. I think I was 160 when John and I got together. And as you know, like relationships make you balloon up. So after the first year we were together, we were pretty big balloons and we both were doing the whole not cheating thing. So 4 years of that to try to untrain myself from doing that. It's been difficult, but I'm getting there. But I am still going to do dry January. I'm not going to drink any alcohol. And even then, like knowing that I haven't been drinking hardly at all, just mostly because alcohol obviously is a depressant. I have enough depressing moments right now and I'm very sad and I'm a very reactive person. So alcohol just makes me sad or mad or just like want to lay in a corner and bawl or ask my ex, why did we break up? Like I don't need anything like that going on. So I've been cutting alcohol out a lot. But I will say these past few days or this past week, I've been like, oh man, got to get it in because January it's not going to be here. But it's just stupid. I plan on obviously, well, this is coming out on New Year's 2nd, January 2. And I'm recording this right now the day before New Year's Eve. So tomorrow night I have a party to go to. I'm going to be drinking a lot of champagne, I'm sure. There's going to be lots of games going on and contests, and it's going to be crazy. So I'm sure it'll be an interesting time. But after that, I'm going to stop drinking. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited to get because when my mom was sick, I was very obviously super upset. And that was right when the breakup happened too. And my body was just in shock. So I wasn't hungry. I didn't want to eat anything. I didn't want to drink any alcohol. I didn't want to do anything. And that's when my weight and my body just kind of went to that perfect spot. Ironically enough, it takes something like that to happen sometimes. But, it got to exactly where I wanted it. And now that I'm not healed or anything like that, but I have my moments of feeling better. And so that makes me want to go start drinking and stuff. And you can tell it's crazy how quickly alcohol can affect your body. Especially me, I don't know if I'm allergic to it or if anybody else has ever had this happen, hit me up because I would love to hear this. But alcohol makes me hot, and I don't mean in a sexual way. It makes me radiate heat. I swear to God, it makes my body temperature 150 degrees. Even 2 glasses of red wine, I'll go to bed and I'm just sweltering heat. It's really weird. It's so weird how it happens, and I don't know why. And it also makes me bloat really bad, which I know is normal, but it makes my face really big, really big and really round. If you go back and look at some pictures of me when I was on vacation or at Sandals or at the beach, I have the biggest round tomato face, and that's the one place I can tell that I've really lost now is my face. And I'm God, I don't want to go back to that. But either way, it'll feel really good to cut alcohol out in January and just really work on my fitness. I have kind of a goal. It's not really a resolution or anything, but I'm really close to getting abs, and it's because I've been doing ab workouts and core workouts every day and eating good. So I kind of want to just see can I get them? I had them for very short period of time in high school when I was on a dance team and we worked out constantly. So that's kind of my just little personal goal, just to see if I can get a set of abs by the end of January, because that's for fun, right? So no weight loss resolutions for me. One thing I do want to concentrate on a lot, and I don't know if it's a resolution, but I just want to really freaking work on me and my career and my future. What am I wanting to do with my life? And a lot of it's because I'm having to right now, right? With having to move out on my own and I can't support myself. And I'm okay, bitch, you're 35. You need to do something. I have no insurance. I'm not going to have any insurance when John and I fully break everything and move out. And I can't even afford rent on my own, and I don't want a roommate, and I don't want a guy to have to depend on. I want to be able to take care of me. I want to be in charge of my own life and my destiny. And that is I guess you could say a resolution, but I'm really going to work hard on that. That's why I'm trying really hard to not get into the party lifestyle. I don't want to download any dating apps. I don't want any of those distractions. I really want 2024 to be about me. And, I've seen a lot of people posting, and everybody's at different phases of their life. There's so many people that are saying, in 2024, I don't want any resolutions. I just want to chill. I want to just enjoy my life the way it is. I want to, reap the, fruits of my labor. Just really enjoy everything that I've worked so hard for. But I haven't. I've been so dull and dormant. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that the last 5 years have been a waste. I'm really trying not to look at it that way. But it's so hard, I really expected John and I to be together forever. I really thought we were going to get married. I thought that was it. And I just kind of laid over and was lazy. And I could have been working on myself and my career and all of this stuff. But I didn't. I went into full housewife, girlfriend mode. And I just hate it. And because this has blindsided me, and now I have nothing. So 2024 is the year of me. The year of my fucking growth. I'm sorry. I just had to say the F word. It made it more powerful. It is going to be the year of me. So that's going to be my thing. I'm going to work really, really hard on that.
What's up, y'all? It's Joe Budden, here to talk about Prize Picks. Football season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win real cash on your lineup. Prize Picks even invented the Flex Play, so you can still cash out if one of your picks doesn't hit. On Prize Picks, you can mix and match players from different sports. Real money sports action while watching football.
Download the Prize Picks daily fantasy app today and use code FIELD and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code FIELD on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
And setting boundaries. Work boundaries, like workplace boundaries, personal boundaries, friend, family boundaries, whatever. Like boundary setting is so big. I saw something the other day. There's this, if you go to thehoodwitch.com, I love that website. I will always shout her out. Brie Luna is amazing. Great horoscopes on there, just some really great life advice. She came out with a really awesome new book recently called Blood, Sex, Magic. It's awesome. And there is a paragraph in there that says something about magic is real. The most powerful magic word you can ever say is no. That is literally that is you doing magic for yourself. No. And I just want to start using that word so much, right? When I want to, instead of putting myself in situations that I don't want to be in, or you know what I mean? I'm done with that. I'm so done. I'm such a people pleaser when it comes to everyone. And I'm just so done being a pushover and being a doormat with everything in my life. So that's when I say 2024 is the year of me. It's the year of me saying no and standing up for myself and fighting for what's right and growing and learning and just taking in everything I possibly can. So that is a little about what I'm going to do. So dry January is going to happen. Fitness is going to happen. Abs are going to effing happen, baby. We're going to make it. I hope so anyway. My goal is to have abs. I will post a picture at the end of January of my freaking abs. So now that I've said that, now I feel like I really have to do it. So maybe that's a good thing. So anyway, there you go. I hope you guys have had a great couple of weeks of a holiday. This is always the most depressing time of the year for me. And I've said it a million times before. January to July is my depressing time. July starts getting exciting. I'm not a huge summer baby, but July is my birthday, so that's fun. And then right after that, you have August, which is wrapping up everything. That's usually when vacation is for me. And then September hits, and that's the sweet spot, right? You have fall and Thanksgiving and all the amazing things like Christmas and Halloween, and it's just so fun. And then January 1st hits, and usually it sucks. But I don't feel like it sucks this year. I'm pretty excited about the potential of me and my life and what's to come. I really am. And it's kind of funny because I should be, I think, terrified right now with the unknown and all the shit that I'm going to have to deal with that's coming up, because I know there's going to be a lot of drama. I know my heart is probably going to break 1,000 more times in the next 4 months. I'm sure it will. It's not unbroken now, but we'll get there. So all the heartbreak to come, all the hardness to come, looking for a new place. How am I going to afford it? What am I going to do with my life? It's scary. It is scary as shit. But honestly, I feel like I'm embracing the exciting part of it more and all the potential of what there is to come. You know what I mean? So the excitement and the opportunity and all the good vibes, it just feels like it's going to be big, and I'm going to have to work hard for it, and it's going to be scary, and it's going to be so rough. It is, I know, but I'm really excited for what's to come. So anyway, that is all. I didn't expect to cry here. That's awesome. My mascara is probably running. I'm glad I'm here alone. But anyway, just one more big, huge thank you to all of you. This is a reset, right, for all of us. So hit me up. Let me know what some of your New Year's resolutions are, if you believe in that, if you want to do that. Oh, and here's a last little thing. I told myself this last year because, again, the fitness thing, it sucks, especially when you're somebody that works out a lot, when you're going to the gym and then January hits and, oh my God, it's the worst time to go to a gym, right? It sucks. But look at it this way. Usually by February, mid-February, even March sometimes, it starts tinkering out and it goes back to normal. But try to be friendly to people that are there, because people are trying to change their lives and you never know what's going to stick. This could be a forever life-changing thing for somebody, right? So just imagine, try to put yourself in that situation if you're the person starting new and you're scared, and think about all it took you when you first went to the gym and trying to use machines, and it's scary, right? And it takes a lot to just even show up. So I really try to remind myself around this time of that and try to be friendly, try to help people. If you see somebody struggling, or just be good for you for being here. Just be, even just a smile to somebody or something, right? Just being friendly and just giving somebody that extra motivation or that inspiration, like, it can go a long way. So let's try to be friendlier in 2024 too. I love it. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good to be back. This reset was awesome. Thanks for listening to episode 1 of the Sarah B Show, and I wish you guys all the best of luck and good fortune in 2024. I love you all. Mwah.